Let's look at Chapter 9, Lesson 5 review. Find the number of squares in each of the two sections, then find the total in the array. So for number 1, I'm going to break the entire array into two sections, letter A and letter B, and find how much there is in each section before I add it together. For letter A, I have a 4 by 5, and I know that 4 times 5 is going to be 20. For letter B, I have a 5 by 7, and I know that 5 times 7 is going to be 35. So I'm going to write the answers in, and then I'm going to take that information and I'm going to add it together. Since I lined it up, I can do it right there. 0 plus 5 is 5. 2 plus 3 is going to be 5. So my answer is 55 squares. For number 2, I have 11 by 2, and I have an 11 by 4. So I'm going to take that information, and I know that 2 times 11 is going to be 22, and 4 times 11 is going to be 44. Write the information in. Then I'm going to add it up. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 4 plus 2 is 6. A plus B equals 66 squares. For number 3, I have an 8 by 5, and then I have another 4 by 5. And I know that 4 times 5 is going to be 20, and 8 times 5 is going to be 40. I'm going to write that information in, and then 40 plus 20 is going to be 60. For number 4, I have an 11 by 5 and a 2 by 11. Multiply, and I have 5 times 11 is 55, and I have 2 times 11, which is 22. Write your information in, then you're going to add it together. I have 5 plus 2 is 7, 5 plus 2 is 7, your answer is 77. Let's look at the problem solving. Remember to explain your answer. A school cafeteria has square tables. Only one student can sit on a side. If two tables are put together end to end, 6 students can sit at the larger table. How many students can sit at a table made for 20 tables end to end? So what I'm going to do is set up a little table. My table has the number of tables and then the number of kids. For the first table, I know that 4 kids can sit there. For the second table, the story problem told me that 6 kids can sit there. Now, I'm not quite sure yet what the rule is going to be, so I'm going to actually go ahead and draw 3 tables so I can see how many kids can sit there. And I know 1 kid can sit on each side. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids that can sit there if I have 3 tables. Now I'm going to draw one more table on there so I can get some data for 4. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for 4 tables I have 10. Now I'm going to use this data to figure out 20 tables. So for one table I can either add 3 or I can multiply by 4. For number 2, I can go ahead and add 4, or I can multiply it by 3. For 3 tables, I could add 5, but I couldn't multiply it by anything. For 4 tables, I would have to add 6. I can see here that I'm increasing it by a certain number. If I look at what's in the green, I can see that it is 2 more than each of the tables. So it's going to be 2 extra seats. So what I would do is I would have 20 tables, and then I'm going to add 22 to it if I'm following this rule, because 22 is 2 more than 20. And if I add that, I have 44 kids that can sit there. Remember to show all of your work.